We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Colorado Rockies and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And that's in there, 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for round number 1. Ryan Braun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
To 2-2 now. Just underway here in Cleveland. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up from that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1, here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
The second for 1. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Domingo Santana, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
In there, 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. And he is out on the tag. Into the box now, Juan Lagares. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Standing in, Mike Napoli. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First delivery to him on the way. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Francisco Lindor now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Swing and a liner. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Ian Desmond.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He's got it 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Shot back up the middle, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Shaw is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Michael Brantley. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put. Stepping up to the plate, Rajay Davis. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Number 11, Rajay
Davis. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. Digging in to try it again. Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be. And no, the catch is made out there. Oh, he closed quickly on that ball, and he takes away extra bases. Now a throw to first, doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. Here's Brian Braun now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackman is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Here's the. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hot shot to third. Moustakas is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. A base hit in his first trip. Hit in the air out to left. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Mike Napoli now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Shaw is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's Michael Brantley. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0. Ready now, Jan Bones. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Ian Desmond.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting number 23.
Here's Adrian now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Here it comes on 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Gomes has it. And that ends the inning. Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Swing and a looper to left. Shaw onto the grass. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Here's Juan Lagares. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Here's Mike Napoli now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted in the air to center. Davis on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance. Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ryan Braun.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Bryce Harper is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Riding in once again, Travis Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Lagares. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. But that's off the top of the visitor's dugout, out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the 1st out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Drilled to the left side. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in to try it again, Domingo Santana. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Santana.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Ready once again, Adrian Gonzalez.
3, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Brantley has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Digging in once again, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 1 thus far from the stretch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve into shallow center. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Davis is there, 2 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of everything.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Center fielder, number
Third
11.
baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Ryan Braun.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Zobrist ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. Here's Juan Lagares. He's looking.
Leading off with a tribe, center fielder, Juan Lagares.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping into the box, Mike Napoli. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. Davis the catch, tagging as the runner from third. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Davis. 2 gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. Will be charged.
Hitting up the Rockies, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Andrew Miller comes on from the pen, hoping to finish.
Number 24.
Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, that insurance run the bottom of the 8th inning is huge. Now, as a pitcher, you can be a little more aggressive. A slow home run doesn't beat you anymore. It doesn't even tie the game. You got a chance to still win it. Be aggressive and go after it.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever. But falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Travis Shaw stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough for those lefties.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Domingo Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. And he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lagares giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move.
Ian Desmond.
Cody Allen gets the call here as he'll try.
Against number 47.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch coming. Here it is. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Hosmer there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still.